You know that feeling when everyone around you seems glued to their screens, scrolling endlessly, while you just want to disappear into a quiet space? Most people assume it means you're antisocial, lazy, or avoiding life, but that's not actually what's happening. There's something deeper at play, something subtle that most people don't notice. For a long time, society has labeled those who prefer being offline as distant or disconnected. It's often assumed that you're missing out or that there's something wrong with choosing stillness over constant connectivity. But this isn't a flaw. It's a natural pattern, a way your mind navigates the world. You are simply wired differently, and that difference has meaning. People who love being offline are not avoiding life. They are processing it in a different rhythm. There's more happening beneath this than people realize. The need to unplug isn't about rejecting society, it's about regulating attention, energy, and emotional balance. Our brains are constantly bombarded by notifications, messages, and digital noise, and some minds simply require longer periods of quiet to restore focus and mental clarity. From a psychological perspective, those who prefer offline moments often have heightened sensitivity to external stimuli. Studies in sensory processing and introversion show that when the brain is overwhelmed by constant input, it naturally seeks environments with lower stimulation. For someone who enjoys being offline, digital noise is not neutral. It can create subtle stress, fatigue, or emotional drain. But stepping away, even briefly, allows the nervous system to recalibrate, improving attention, creativity, and emotional regulation. And here's where it becomes more interesting. This preference isn't laziness, it's a survival strategy for maintaining cognitive and emotional balance. Early experiences can reinforce this pattern. Perhaps as a child, you learned that quiet observation allowed you to process complex situations or navigate social dynamics safely. Repeated moments of reflection shaped your nervous system to prefer slower, controlled environments over constant external engagement. Over time, this adaptation becomes your natural state. It's not a choice you make every time consciously, it's your mind preserving equilibrium in a world designed for constant input. And yet, this way of being is often misunderstood. It's not better or worse than constantly engaging with digital spaces. Different nervous systems adapt differently. No one approach is superior. Some people thrive in high-stimulation environments, while others flourish in quiet, low-noise contexts. Recognizing this creates a foundation of self-understanding and removes the subtle guilt that often comes from feeling out of step with others. There's also a quiet paradox here. Loving time offline can make you highly observant, reflective, and creatively attuned. You may notice patterns, ideas, or emotions that others miss entirely because you allow yourself space to process. Yet there can be a cost. The world often moves at a speed that feels unnatural to you, and this can create tension when constant digital engagement is expected. Being offline isn't just a preference, it's a balance between your inner life and external demands. If you felt misunderstood for enjoying offline moments, know that this makes sense. Your need for quiet is not a defect, it's a rational response to how your mind processes information, emotions, and experiences. Your pattern has value. It allows you to think deeply, create insight, and restore energy that others may overlook. It's a way of being that honors your cognitive and emotional needs. And the insight goes deeper. Those who value offline time often excel in areas requiring focus, creativity, and reflection. Your mind forms connections in ways that are quieter but profoundly impactful. You may not broadcast your thoughts constantly, but the depth of understanding you develop is meaningful. It's a subtle but powerful advantage, even if it goes unnoticed in fast-paced social or digital contexts. If this resonated with you, there's more to uncover about how your mind works. Understanding the psychology behind your preference for being offline can help you embrace it fully, without guilt or comparison. It's a gentle reminder that your way of being has logic, purpose, and strength. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe because more interesting content is on the way.